2:22 on the clock. What up, collectives? How are thou? How's everybody doing? Yeah, I'm here. Sending you guys all love, high vibrations, peace, and prosperity. And prosperity, you guys should already know, can be generated in many ways, not just monetarily. So may your health be prosperous, your mindset to remain conscious and stable, because it's hard to keep a stable mind in these days and times. Let's not overlook the mental stability that is cracking under pressure every day because of the conditions that people are living under, the world we're living in. And it's real, right? It's really, really real. But I'm not gonna keep you too long. I definitely owe a water sign reading. So, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, how are thou? As you know, or if you don't, and this is your first time seeing these messages from me, every message is not going to resonate with you. I don't put these messages out anticipating that everyone will resonate, but I gladly sit here because I know what I'm going to say someone needs to hear, and the message is for them. So that's first and foremost. Secondly, although I make these video messages for the collectives, do understand that energies that are low vibrational as well as high vibrational view these messages. And so I'm receptive of that energy. And so you will notice in the readings, sometimes the messages change because not every water sign is high vibrational. Not every no sign is high vibrational. There are highs and lows to every zodiac. So what comes out is what comes out. And if it doesn't apply to you, then just leave it there. Right? But if it does, it is what it is. All right, so my water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I don't know what's going to come out in this message, but what I can tell you is that, as you should know, there's a shift. And it's no more just saying, oh, there's a shift coming. No, we are all feeling it in some capacity, this change in our lives, whether it directly affects our finances, relationships we have with people, platonic or otherwise. There is something that, how you say it, is changing that for some people, they just can't fathom that this change is here. I don't know why. I don't know if that's probably you, water sign, or if you was telling people about a change and nobody was paying attention to anything you say. But there are a lot of people getting caught up in the crossfire of this shift. And where you land is based on the decisions and actions we as individuals take. So the shift will help some and it will give others lessons. Where are you at in that equation, right? So, no, where's the... Okay, give me a second. Yeah, my folk, I had to go get my deck. Yeah. So, alrighty, I'm here. And I'm so unorthodox, so I can't really give you a outline of, oh, what I'm going to do. I do what I do. So, let's get it done. All right, first and foremost, giving honor to God, who is the head of my life. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Such an amazing best friend. Love you, Jesus. Love you, Ascended Masters. Love you, elders. Love to the universe. I love my soul families. Love you guys. You know, I often tell people, love is not based on physical attractions and things of that all the time. It's a frequency. It's a feeling. It's a feeling. Oh shit, it's a feeling. Well, in addition to a feeling, this is a feeling of judgment coming towards someone very quickly. Knight of Swords energy. So, yeah, I don't know, water sign, if some judgment is coming towards you quickly, or, oh shit, look on the other side. You can't make it up. Or if judgment is happening on your behalf quickly. Only you will know how this operates if this is your message. I can tell you that for whoever this message is for, something that somebody invested in doing, Seven of Pentacles and the reverse, something is not working out. It definitely is not. I don't know where you fit in this equation, but there is something that someone did not invest into, and as a result, that was a poor choice and they're getting judged for it. Or something at one point they did invest in doing, it didn't work out. Either way, something did not go as planned. I heard you. If this has to do with money, and in most cases for whoever this is going to resonate with, this is money. This is a deal gone bad. You know, investment, a gamble, somebody, even if this is not an actual chance someone took that deals with financial growth, this is someone losing out on something. It's a poor decision made. And as a result, there's a judgment being casted to someone, towards someone. You know how that goes. None of us can escape it. Look! None of us can escape it. They don't be listening. Some people hear me. They ain't listening. What up, though, Spirit? Let's get it done. What do you have as the message for my water sign, Cancer? Okay, I ain't even gonna flip that yet. Cancer. As soon as I said Cancer, watch it now. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. What do they need to know? What's going on? How funny. We back to that Knight of Swords, though. Didn't we see that in the pre-shuffle? Hello, Empress at the bottom of the deck. Well, whatever this message is about, an Empress is definitely involved. Or it is surrounding an Empress. Yeah, that's what's happening behind the scenes. Behind the scenes. Or you could be this Empress water sign, right? That's behind the scenes, or got to be more careful. I told you, you saw it. Ain't no gimmicks here. We're going to get into it because the Empress came out in the challenge position, struggle position. We're going to get into it. Let me get two more, Spirit, so we can get, thank you, so we can get this party started, right? Quickly, like the Knight of Swords, okay? Like I said, set it off on the left, y'all. That's Pisces energy. High Priestess in the building. All right, let's get into this, Spirit, shall we? We shall. At the bottom of the deck, if this is your message, is the High Priestess. And the High Priestess in this message is discussing things that either you or someone obtained information about you, that one could have only gotten this information by being in tune with their divinity, right? You could be someone who is highly intuitive, or if you're a water sign and you did something or involved yourself in affairs that deal with or were aimed at a high priestess in the upright, I can assure you it's not going to go well. So I really hope that's not the case. But anything's possible, right? Anything's possible. Dominant energy. I love it, Spirit. I love it. And I love it for you, water signs, if this is your message and this is your energy. The dominant energy is beautiful because it says from out the door, from the gate, victory. Nothing to talk about. Whatever else is discussed in this message, please understand the dominant energy that's resonating here is success and a victorious outcome. This success is coming in quickly. For somebody here, scratch that. There's some type of success you received very fast, very quickly. How they say it, like you gained some type of notoriety, stardom, I even heard. Who are you? You gained a lot of influence. Thank you, Spirit. But for whoever this is, and if this is you, water sign, it is. If it ain't, it ain't. Somebody here got to a level of success rather quickly. This success that they obtained, or this audience, I just heard that they be performing for this. This all acquired, or they acquired it, or this all took place really quickly. Like somebody got their success because they made a sudden decision somewhere. They made an impulsive almost change. And I can't comfortably tell you if the change was negative or positive. I can just tell you that success is either here because someone did something impulsive in order to gain this success, or this success that's here and this victory is happening quickly. You put your roles where they go. Now, the Empress is out here. To the Empress, if that may be you, my concern is, why is it in, okay, I get it. Why it's in a challenge and struggle position. If you are the Empress, someone was trying to fill your shoes, or you were trying to give challenges to an Empress, water sign. And the way you did this was to kind of take away from any recognition that this Empress was getting or deserved. So again, water sign, if you're the Empress, this is what somebody was doing to you. They built their success. Oh shit. Or you did this to somebody. Somebody built their whole success off of doing things impulsively towards another person. What is going on here? There's a challenge for somebody to even operate. If they're not the Empress, then it makes sense why they're coming up in the challenge and struggle position, because somebody is out here frauding and they're trying to be, I got it. Somebody here is trying to be the Empress, and it's a challenge for them to do that. I don't know if they're trying to be you, water sign, or if you tried to be this person and steal their thunder, whatever success this person was due, you wanted it. And so you did something impulsively without thought, guided by some weird sort of, how would you say this word? Somebody guided you and gave you instructions on how to do what you did to gain this level of success. Good, bad, or indifferent. You have the Strength card here. The Strength card is all about self-love, bravery, and courage. And sometimes the courage is required to stand alone and to be in your power when all have fallen short. Like when you seeing that you're surrounded amongst a bunch of sheep and you know right from wrong, but it seems like everybody around you is going wrong. Somebody decided to stand in their strength and maintain their integrity. I don't know why, but water sign, why am I getting messages that the water sign message that this is for, this is not high vibrational water signs, right? I can see where I can talk to those who are, if this is your message, but primarily this is for a water sign who objective was to be in the center or be the center of attention. They wanted an audience and success and praise and people to just look. 6 of Wands. They wanted people to, it's way beyond admire spirit. It's almost like they wanted to dominate attention in all sectors. And it looks like somebody actually did something impulsive to either gain this level of accolades or attention, or in order to get this, they had to do something impulsive towards an empress. Now, water sign, this could be somebody in your life, take it as it resonates, who is successful, may have established a name for themselves, maybe has a lot of recognition based on what they do for a living or their education, whatever it is. This is somebody who on a surface level appears to have one up on you, and they utilize that to try to do something quickly to make challenges for you. Or this is what you did for someone else just to maintain your spot in the spotlight. But whether this is you, water sign, or not, somebody here stood tall and they stood on business because they stood in their strength and their power of knowing self. And even if they stood alone, they still stood. You understand? There's a lot of motherfuckers sitting down together. But whoever I'm talking to, you stood up by yourself alone. I'm not sure if you're aware of this, and if this is your message, you know I'm telling the truth, because somebody witnessed your strength and they want to come towards you, or the strength that you have inspired somebody to choose you. That's just how they said it, to choose you. I don't know what they're choosing you for, but somebody here is in awe over your perseverance. And again, whoever I'm talking to, whoever message this is, there's a lot of intuitiveness here, spirituality, psychic abilities, closeness and oneness with the divine that you already have. Oh shit, look at he said look at the card underneath that. I sure will, spirit. High priestess, you getting the justice. There's something you spoke about or you knew about that you already saw the outcome being favorable. If not for yourself, for the truth and what's right. So you may have known something was being done that was wrong, and other people didn't agree with you for going against the grain. I don't know who this is. Maybe people that you're aligned in a circle with, network with, were doing the wrong thing, and you knew it was wrong, and maybe you spoke up about it and you paid some consequences. You're going to get justice for that, for speaking up on behalf. There's that strength. Okay. Somebody admires that quality about you, whoever that's for. Okay. Okay. Cancer. Okay. You see, every time I say Cancer, the card flip out. Okay. Pisces. All right, Scorpio. Thank you. And look, I said, all right, Scorpio. And look what came out with the Scorpio. Of course it did. Of course it did. This did come out first, the Page of Pentacles. So I'll just rearrange it in the order that it came out. Let me get two more, Spirit, and see what we're talking about here. Water signs, if this is their message. I guess you want this one. I guess you do. Yo, I love my job. One of them, and we're done here, right? We are done. All right, Five of Swords over here. Two of Pentacles over there. All right, let's get into it. Let me look this over really quickly. You got the Star card underneath the Six of Wands. I don't know who I'm talking to, but somebody here is in the limelight. I don't know who you are. That might just be for one person. Let me address that first, because you have the Star card with the Magician. So there's some type of miracle, a blessing, or plainly put, simply said, a celebrity who knows how to manifest. Wow, somebody, oh shit. Somebody has this Six of Wands victory and this spotlight and this platform that they're staged on because of their connections to either a blessing that they received or an actual star that has the ability to create. Magician. This is somebody who, how they say it, they got where they're at in life solely on who they know. This is somebody who is in the limelight, not necessarily because of the work they put in, but it has a lot to do with either a blessing that they received, which it all depends on what you consider a blessing, or somebody, if they're not an actual celebrity, this is a known person. This is somebody who's a lot of people knows who they are. Or maybe they're an influencer, like I spoke about earlier. Whoever this person is, they possess the ability to create things from nothing, almost like an alchemist. This is somebody who has all the tools they need to get whatever they want done. This person, in all actuality, doesn't even need outside influences because they create from within, and it just blossoms into something incredible. There was an offer here, an offer made, an offer given. Page of Pentacles. I don't know, water sign, if you positioned somebody with an offer or one was given to you, right? But what I can tell you is this Page of Pentacles offer had the devil details wrapped all in it. When I said Scorpio energy, that's when the devil came out. Listen, which is odd because that's what, a Capricorn card. The devil's in the details in something that has a lot to do with you, water sign, and some type of successful outcome or just success overall. Did the devil offer you success? Because this offer, whether you gave this offer or you received it, you know this is your message. This offer was fucked up. It was toxic. It wasn't rooted in anything that was positive. It was very selfish. It's like whatever you were offered, it piggybacked off of greed and gluttony. Vanity, thank you, Spirit. Something was given to somebody. Either you took an offer, water sign, or you gave one. And either way, it's wrapped into toxicities obsession. Somebody was highly obsessed with a situation or a person or an outcome. Whatever this devil situation is, or whatever the devil is linked to this offer, for somebody, it could actually be somebody making a deal with the devil, like the devil offering, or some type of financial monetary gains being offered by the devil. Two of Pentacles. This toxicness is something that somebody, be it you or someone in your energy water sign, was juggling. So there's a toxic offer here that somebody was trying to continue to balance. You may have known something that was being offered to somebody and you knew that it wasn't being offered in the right way, like it was misleading. Thank you, Spirit. That's what it was. It was misleading. Or it had somebody juggling their priorities. But what would this person care if all their aim of the day was to be famous? To be known, to be in a spotlight, to have influence. Hi, look at me. Let me show you really quickly where this shit went. Don't matter what role you play, okay? Ace of Swords out here. This is the truth. Clarity. Mental clarity and stability. Wasn't I talking about having mental stability earlier? Yeah, the truth is out. The truth is not only out with clarity, but the truth is out about how far someone went or was willing to go to gain control over another person or a situation. And they are probably now, as you can see from the depiction of this card, really wishing that they didn't listen to the influence of whoever influenced them. Water sign, this could have been you influencing somebody to conduct themselves in a very win at all costs, I gotta be the last person standing type of energy. Or this could have been you. Or this could have been the behavior of someone towards you. And now the truth is out in regards to how they conducted themselves. Six of Swords, this person or you was at one point guided to move away from the behavior that they were operating in, you were operating in. But it looks like that ain't what happened. Somebody was definitely influenced to do something because they were given some kind of monetary offer to do it. And what they got was the Six of Wands, success and victory. But what they didn't account for was that the truth was going to be revealed about just how they got to that Six of Wands victory. Is it still considered a victory if you find out the truth of how you obtained something and it was done in a very malicious manner or manipulative manner? You got a couple of mages out here. The Star, the Magician, the Empress, Strength, the Devil. Somebody here, Strength is unlike anything that people have witnessed before. And I say that because somebody was made to have to juggle and spread themselves so thin while another person kept orchestrating certain things to take place in their life. So I don't know if this was done to you, water sign, or if you participated in causing challenges for an Empress. If you're not the Empress, somebody caused challenges and struggles for an Empress, but didn't account for this Empress being as strong as they are or was during that episode that they experienced, what they experienced. The Knight of Cups shows that this strength of either yourself, water sign, or somebody you came for actually attracted the attention of somebody who looks at that person and their strength as everything that they would want to have next to them. I don't know if this person who is doing all this weird shit is jealous of the person that somebody's going towards. But the primary, like the thickness of this energy screams validation. Somebody just has to be validated. They need an audience. They need praise. They need people to affirm that they're the shit. And they do things for the approval of other people. They love, this person loves to be the center of attention. Like, there's no limit to what someone will do just to get praise from others. I'm still trying to figure out, why would anybody attack an empress? I don't care what roles you play, water sign. If you're the empress, I don't understand why somebody's attacking you. If you're attacking the empress, again, I don't understand why somebody is attacking the empress. If you understand the archetype behind an empress, they give no reason to be attacked other than people are jealous and they can't find the light within themselves because they're so deeply rooted in darkness that when they see an empress in their life, when they witness an empress in their life, it blinds them. The empress is not perfect, but the empress is a divine feminine. All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this. Okay. Well, it's nice to see the truth is out about whoever, whether this was you doing fuck shit, water sign, or somebody was out here trying to fuck you over. Nice to see that the truth is here. Eight of Wands in the reverse. Somebody is highly disturbed and upset by whatever this star miracle creation is being manifested. Somebody didn't want this to happen, doesn't want it to happen. What the fuck? They're frustrated. What the fuck? Nine of Cups in the reverse. All of these is coming out in the reverse now. So an offer that somebody received or gave, it did not bring them wish fulfillment. Oh my God, you can't make it up. Look at the bottom of the deck. This is a fucking karmic. Listen, come through, team. I don't know, water sign, if this is who attacked you or if you are coming out as a karmic energy. But it is what it is, right? Somebody was offered to do something or took some kind of offer. Thank you, Spirit. And it turns out whatever they did didn't even make them happy. This is somebody who's a King of Pentacles or they had close connections to a King of Pentacles in the reverse. This offer was either given to this King of Pentacles in the reverse, or somehow you're involved, water sign, with an offer that a King of Pentacles in the reverse took that you somehow convinced them would give them, if they did this, some kind of wish fulfillment, and it actually did the opposite. This King of Pentacles, okay, has lost. Like their financial stability is on shaky ground. Now, this is a person who in the upright is financially astute, so they're probably still appearing to the public. And I say the public because the star card is out here. So somebody in this message is, well, what you said? Well renowned? They're known. However they're known, but they're known. But their finances is taking a hit. Where did, like, water sign, what's up? Yeah, the truth is out. Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles fell on this the Ace of Pentacles, excuse me, guys, fell on the Ace of Swords in between the Two of Pentacles. So that's Three of Pentacles. Two and Ace, because that's where the Two of Pentacles is, that this Ace of Pentacles fell on. Somebody wants to work either with you, or the truth has come out. Come through, Spirit. The truth is out about whoever you are, worked with. It's coming out that whoever somebody aligned themselves with is either actually the devil, demonic energies. They subscribe to dark practices, or they themselves was just dark natured. And they worked with a group of people that initiated toxic things, or they helped them pull something off that was not something that was forthcoming or righteous in any way. You got the devil card with the Three of Pentacles, 2 and 1. Somebody actually worked with the devil. There's that offer page of somebody offered, the devil offers them something, or they offered something that was given by the devil to somebody else. However this weird shit goes, do know the truth is out about these behaviors. The Ace of Pentacles is an inheritance, right? It's investments, it's generational wealth and money. Somebody worked with the devil to try to get an Ace of Pentacles. You got happiness at the bottom of the deck. You can't. Let's keep going, Spirit. Y'all be surprised what people are out here doing. When we say what we see, what we feel, what we know, what we've heard being told to us, people will literally be like, oh my God, they just doing too much. You don't know enough, okay? Hierophant and happiness. The divine orders here, the divine himself. We believe the divine is a she, to each his own. The divine, because I heard somebody say she, like them females that was on that staged plane saying, oh my goddesses. I'm not here to get into all that with you. What I will say is that the divine is ensuring your happiness here, water sign, or there is a secret society that's influencing how someone's happiness plays out, yours or otherwise. All right, Spirit. Woo! King of Wands on top of this King of Pentacles. This could be the same person, or this could be multiple masculine energies. It doesn't have to be masculine at all. It could just be somebody in this energy, somebody who's a leader, somebody who's brave, somebody who's charismatic and energetic. They're also involved in whatever crap this is, where a King of Pentacles in reverse has lost wish fulfillment. Yeah, and the reason for that is because somebody was trying to hold on. Hold on. Is this you? Somebody did something in the midst of all of this. Let me break it down to you. In the midst of all of this, somebody operated from a place of trying to attach themselves to whatever granted them financial stability. Whether it be a person, a job, a situation, somebody was holding on for dear life. Look. 5 of Swords underneath it. Ain't that already out here? And they was going to do it by any means and at all costs. They didn't give a fuck whether what they was doing was the right thing to do. All they knew is that they needed to keep themselves aligned to either something, someone, or a situation where their stability, their finances would always remain intact. And so somebody here took an offer to pretty much have someone else redirected from the way they should have went to a place that ultimately fucked them. Yeah. Look at my karmic card. You see, I'm telling you, it's karmic energy all in this message. It's either the people who did this towards you. I can't make it up, Spirit. Or this is what you did towards people. Poison, you see? Belle Biv DeVoe style. I told you, this is karmic energy all day. Toxic, unhealthy behaviors in people. Somehow, water sign, either this is you, or you aligned yourself with people like this, or this was done to you. Toxic shit. Again, all for the love of money. Don't let me find out, water sign, you was out here being real devilish, the devil, doing toxic, unhealthy shit to people or towards people, also that you could remain in a certain financial bracket because you were trying to make sure you kept yourself attached to something or someone of security, financial security. Yeah, that's it. Because now that this Ace of Swords truth has been revealed, somebody's emotions are not stable at all. Back and forth, back and forth. This could be somebody's family who did this to them. This could be somebody who was considering, you could have been considering emotional fulfillment with somebody, water sign, or you knew somebody was, and you gave them poor advice. A King of Swords energy is in this message. That's air sign energy. That's somebody who gets down to the bottom of what is going on, the truth and nothing but that, an investigator, a lawyer, a judge. And now that the Ace of Swords truth has been revealed from this King of Swords getting to the bottom of what's going on, somebody in this message is ready to explode from rage because they're fucking caught. Look. They feel suffocated, chained down, anchored. There's a heavy burden. You might as well have the 10 of Wands on their back. There's a heavy burden they're dealing with while they act as though they're going through nothing. This person is completely in denial about the current circumstances of their situation. Shit, they just rather run and avoid what is coming or what has transpired and focus on Knight of Cups and focus on where they want to be romantically. I'm not sure if that's the best thing to be focusing on at this moment, whether it's you, water sign, or not, that's doing all of this shit. It would appear that somebody has really compromised themselves for stability, and in my opinion, you must really envy a situation or someone to try to go to the extent of, creating madness at all costs just to prevent an empress, or to make sure nobody recognized you as the empress, or you made sure nobody recognized someone as the empress. That's just like, what type of time are y'all on? Like, Cancer, I hope, there's a Cancer involved. And I all day in this reading, Cancer. There's a Cancer strongly involved with this being their message. Absolutely. Take it as it resonates if this was your message. If it's not, it's okay. Just leave it where it is. But I know this was somebody's message. And, what I can tell you is that the truth is out. And that's all you can really be happy about. We don't control outcomes. But when you're on the side of the truth and the truth is revealed, then you know you good bread. And you are. Hopefully, if you was doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, what's the right thing? But you know what's the right thing when it comes to how you treat people, what you do to people. And somebody spent a lot of their time and effort focused more on attention, proving that they were successful and victorious. But at what expense? By trying to make sure somebody who naturally have these qualities have challenges and struggles. That's crazy. They're making weird deals with unsavory people, or for somebody here actually making ritualistic vows and oaths to something really dark just to keep a lie going, or just to keep themselves attached, Four of Pentacles, to some kind of financial stability that it looks like they obviously didn't acquire on their own. So in order for them to keep up a certain lifestyle, they have to keep up with the person who gave them the lifestyle. Like, I mean, they can always do it for themselves, but this is not a person who seems like they want to do anything for themselves. They rather reap the benefits of whatever they can gain from being acquainted with somebody else, or a family member or a relative of someone else, or a lover. It's like, I don't want to do the work, but I want to reap the benefits from the work you've done. That's crazy. Well, what a sign. Namaste. And yeah, handle your business. Later, you guys.